Guys, we are back, and I finally pulled my second copy of Lucario, so I thought I'd make a Lucario-esque deck. And if you guys don't know, Lucario, pretty nice attack. Attacks used by your fighting type Pokemon do plus 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now we have two copies of them, so we're running one of the full arts and one of the regular ones. If we get both of them on the bench, that means our Lucario is hitting for 80. We're running this up with the Rampardos fossil line. And the reason why I wanted to do it with that, because Loki Rampardos for 1 energy is absurd, bro. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, then it does 50 damage to itself. If not, then it's just going to do straight up 130 or 150 or 170 damage without knocking out an EX Pokemon for 1 energy. Absurd, right? But we're only running 1 copy, and then we got 2 of Granidos. Now, I think I would want to run 2 Rampardos, but I only have 1, right? And what we have is Granidos by itself doing 90 damage if both Lucarios are on the bench is pretty solid nonetheless. And we're running 1 Marshadow. Now we have 2 X speed just to go ahead and rotate out our Pokemon when needed. Now we use very little energy, so I wasn't worried about running Leaf. I got 2 Pokeballs, 1 Pokemon Communications to help with the getting the Rampardos out, or maybe the Lucario if we need it. 2 Skull Fossils, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Sabrina, and of course the boys Cyrus. So really, we're gonna run through and see if we can get a couple wins with this deck on the ladder. Now, to be completely honest, I built this deck just a couple minutes ago, and I did the little screenshot. I don't know what website to use for this so that it doesn't look as tacky. So if you guys know the website and you guys are watching this, can you guys let me know what are the other YouTubers doing to kind of get the deck out there? Because I think this is just like too tiny, can't really see it, and it's like weirdly placed too. I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, with running just 3 basic Pokemon, we're guaranteed pretty much to start with a Riolu. The chances are that we start with just a Marshadow in our hand is very low, but yeah, so it allows with the consistency. Now, I am a little worried about water decks. Water decks are like the new Celebi for me, especially with the Palkia and the Manaphy's. They kind of scare me. But this guy looks like he's running a interesting Starmie Lapras deck, which I feel like I haven't seen for a while, with Vaporeon as well. So maybe he's running like a budget version of the deck. I'm not sure. I think what we'll do is we'll go Pokeball to get ourselves either the Marshadow or the second Riolu. We get Marshadow. We'll put Marshadow off on the bench, and then we're going to Professor's Research and see what we draw into. Hopefully we get one of the fossils. We sure do. We get both of the fossils, actually. That's not optimal, but it is what it is. We have an X-Speed in hand, so again, I'm not worried about that. We're going to go ahead and jab into their pass to our opponent. And I think the move on the next turn is to X-Speed into Granidos and start hitting for 50 while we stack up our bench. If he has Starmie, he goes Misty. I can't remember if he can evolve yet or not. No, I don't think he can. Okay, so he puts it onto his other star U, I'm imagining, because he knows we're about to knock out his first star U. So Starmie is going to come out and really hit hard, which is unfortunate. That is unfortunate because I'm trying to think. I don't think Marshadow really does anything for that unless we draw into Lucario. We do not. We draw into our Cyrus ourselves. So I think we're just going to go X speed. We'll retreat for our Skull Fossil. Put out Granidos for a nasty little headbutt to knock him out. And then I think we pass to him. So Starmie's going to come out and do a nasty 90 damage, which is going to completely knock out our Granidos. Which I just realized our Marshadow doesn't have an energy on that. So that might be a misplay on my part. He has Vaporeon. Does he have the Starmie? He does not, but he has Misty. Maybe he does have the Starmie. He's just waiting. He gets ahead. I wonder what he's putting it on. Okay, he puts on Vaporeon. He goes X-Speed out into the Vaporeon. That's unfortunate he didn't have the Starmie right there. That's clutch on us. Now he is going to hit us for a Wave Splash, but our Marshadow is going to come out and it's going to do really solid. The rest of his Pokemon are not really threats. And we have here, we have our Rampardos. I don't even know what I want to do. I think we hold off on Rampardos. Do we? Do we hold off on Rampardos? No, I think endgame. This is how we win endgame, to be honest. I think endgame win, we just attack. Head smash. Because it's going to remove all of his... yeah, that's going to remove all of his energy that he was stacking up. We're going to do 50, and he's going to have... or 50 to ourselves, so we have 40. And our guy's kind of cooked, bro. Our guy's kind of cooked. He goes into Starmie. Okay, so our guy might not actually be cooked. No, he is. I lied. Because we still have Sabrina. Yeah. Maybe he knew that we had Sabrina in hand. I'm not really sure. If we didn't have Sabrina in hand, he might have been able to pull it out, to be honest. GG's. All right, guys. So a pretty decent showing for that deck right there. We got to see Rampardos go to work. We did not get to see Lucario. Hopefully on this one, this time around, we'll be able to see Lucario. But let's check it out. Let's check it out. Palkia scares me to death, guys. Does Palkia scare you guys as much as it scares me? Am I the only one? Okay, we get the worst hand possible with our Marshadow. We were just talking about that at the beginning of last battle. It looks like we're going against a Greninja Darkrai variant. Pretty intense. So let's go Professor's Research. See what we get. We get a Granados and we get a second Professor's Research. That's unfortunate. I think what we'll do is we'll probably Pokemon Communication actually this Granados back into our deck and hope that we get ourselves a Riolu. We get a second Granados. Yeah, you love that. We switched Granados for Granados. Fair enough. I feel like Pokemon Communication might be a move to use like towards the beginning instead of the end. Or not towards the beginning, towards the end of towards the mid game, not towards the beginning, right? Okay, so we get two Cyruses. We go into here and we get our real loot that we were looking for. And I think what we do is we start stacking this bad boy up. Then we pass. Then we can X speed out into our Lucario, and if he doesn't evolve into Frogadier, then we get a point. He does evolve into Frogadier. Frogy. Okay, he does 30 on our Marshadow. So we go Lucario. We go X speed. And then we go here. And we just start cooking away at the Frogadier. Now, I imagine he's going to retreat him away. He doesn't know we have Cyrus's in back pocket. I imagine he's going, yeah, into Druddy. He goes into Greninja. Interesting. So he goes into Greninja. And he's Water Shuriking our Marshadow. Okay. So we get our Skull Fossil out, which is fine. I think we Sabrina first to determine what he does. If he pulls out Greninja, we're in a good place. If he pulls out... He does pull out his Greninja, which is solid. Solid. So I think what we're going to do is we'll probably put this on the Skull Fossil. Because I think our Marshadow is Gonzo Bonzo. And we'll just Submarine right here. Now all of his mons are pretty much in range of our Lucario or Granidos. The Druddigon kind of scares me. Druddy kind of scares me. But let's see. Let's see what we have. What can we do? Okay. So he puts it into the Greninja. I think he's Water Shuriken to our Marshadow. He sure does. Fine by me. Cool. Ooh, that was kind of clutch. That was kind of clutch. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty clutch of him. We draw to our Granidos, which is unfortunate. That's not what we wanted to really draw into. I think what we do... I think what we do is we retreat to our Granidos, and then we just headbutt. Oops. Let's put an extra energy into our Lucario, and we'll headbutt. I should have X-speeded, actually. I probably should have X-speeded out. But it is what it is. Okay, so... Granidos is at 70. I can't remember if I'm running a Giovanni. I don't think I'm running a Giovanni. A Giovanni would have been nice right here. But let's see. He goes Pokeball. If he gets out a second Greninja, I wonder what his HP is going to be at. Okay, he gets out a Druddigon. That's fine. Water Shuriken to our Granidos. He still has X speeds. He still can retreat. Okay, well, we have our second Granidos, so that's fine. I think what we do is we just knock out his Druddigon. Puts us both at 1. He's going to put out his second Druddigon, which is fine. Or he might put out his Frogadier. If he pulls out his Frogadier, that might be the move for him. Okay, pulls out the Druddy. Goes into his Greninja. He Water Shurikens twice. Ooh, that's pretty savage, actually. Water Shuriken twice is savage. He knocks out our Granidos. Alright, we go into ours right here. If we draw into Rampardos, I think we win. Okay, we draw into a second Riolu. Not what we wanted. I think we go onto this Riolu. I think we Cyrus out to that Greninja. And we headbutt for 70. Alright, we're at 2 prize cards. He has no Darkrai, which is unfortunate for him. I mean, he's using dark energy, no Darkrai. So I'm kind of curious to see what he ends up getting out here. Okay, Water Shurikens our Riolu. Okay. If we draw into Lucario, we win. If we draw into Rampardos, we win. Oh, we win. Gang, we win. Yes, sir. Okay, so we Cyrus out to his Greninja because I want to get the finishing blow on this dude. Right? Boom. Yes, sir. GG's. Got the dub right there, guys. Hey, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid Lucario deck. I think Rampardos is really good. I think there was a little bit of a misplay on the Pokemon communication. Shouldn't have used it that early, but solid play around, guys. Solid play around. Cyrus is really good. I say it on like I feel like all my episodes, but it's true. All right, guys, let's finish strong with one more. See if we can go 3 for 3 in the ladder. We're going against TH. Nice to meet you. A psychic deck, so that is unfortunate. We have the type disadvantage. But we're starting off with the Lucario right off the bat. We do have a Professor's Research. They are going first, which is good on our end because we can attack for a jab. Okay, he passes to us. We draw into Granados. We go Pokeball for our second Lucario or Marshadow, preferably Marshadow. Okay, we get the second Lucario. We go right here. Then we can Professor's Research. We get our Skull Fossils. We get both Skull Fossils. That happened at the very first game where we got both Skull Fossils back to back. That's an interesting play. But we can go into here, and then I think we're just going to jab. And then we'll pass off to him. Okay, he Professor's Research. Miss Magius is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. There it is, the Miss Magius. That's a cool art too. Magical Delusion. Confusion is kind of crazy. He does have Rocky Helmet. So the good news is we do have our Lucario. So I think we're just going to I think we Sabrina. Do I Sabrina this early? I'm actually not opposed to just retreating and going into our Skull Fossil. Go Lucario and Granados. And then we'll hit it for 70. And we are not weak against Psychic with this, so that's really good. So he does have to sub that out. Now we do have a Cyrus. If we draw into a second Cyrus, I think we might win. Interesting enough, if he doesn't have a second Miss Magius, we might be able to Sabrina, and Granados hits it into the Mischievous. Oh, he goes into his Cyrus. Ooh, okay. Pretty savage. So he's going to Psy Shot for 40. Doesn't knock us out, but that does put us at a pretty big disadvantage. We do have an X speed right here. So I think we Sabrina, see what he does first. So we go Sabrina. If he goes into Mischievous, I think we win. Oh, he goes into Miss Magius. Okay. Ooh. That is a little unfortunate. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, we go here. We go X speed into our Granados again. Then we headbutt. That might have been a misplay. I should have maybe just let the Lucario take the L, because headbutt could have still hit for 50. All right, he gets the second Miss Magius out there. Ooh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think what we do is we go into Skull Fossil and we hope that we draw into Granados. If we don't draw into Granados, guys, I think we might have to concede. Ooh, actually, we draw into our second Lucario. That's kind of nice. I mean, not that it's really going to matter, though. think he could just retreat regardless. So there's no point in going to Cyrus, right? So I think we just let him attack. If he goes into a Sabrina or a Cyrus, we're cooked. He goes into a Mew. Okay. He goes into his Mew. That's an interesting play. Okay, he goes into Budding Explorer. Oh, I see what he did there. Yeah, that's smart, actually. That's very smart. Very smart guy. I like this guy. Okay. Okay. So I'm wondering what that's for. Like, why did he decide to do that? Now, interesting enough, I think we lose regardless. So I think we have to go here. We discard. We go into our fighting coach. Do we submarine blow this? I think we submarine blow the... He might have a Budding Explorer though. If he has another Budding Explorer, that might be a little bit of a misplay. It's alright. I think it doesn't matter. I think we lose this regardless, guys, unfortunately. But we'll just submarine blow into the Mew. I have a feeling he has a Budding Explorer. So even if we took out the Mismagius, yeah, there it is. The Budding Expeditioner. Budding Explorer. Budding Expeditioner. Okay, he goes into the Mismagius. That's fine. Magical Delusion. I don't know what Confusion does, actually. It's going to be my first time getting hit with Confusion. What does Confusion do? No, I don't really know. But maybe we'll be able to knock this thing out. If we knock this thing out, we might be... heads. Does that mean we hit? Oh, it does. It actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we knock that thing out because I have no idea how we win, right? Not really sure how we win. Do I stay confused like all the time? I'm unsure on how that works. Magical Delu. I think we have to concede right there, guys. Nothing we can do about that. Nada, nada, nada. Yeah, concede. GG's. Nothing you can do against that, guys. We end up going 2 for 1, though. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I always include my plays, my wins, and my losses because, number 1, ain't nobody got time to edit. And then number 2, it does help you guys learn from my misplays. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys like Pokemon TCG Pocket, make sure that you hit that like button, that subscribe button. With that being said, this is Dexter with Retro Dex, signing out.